Now why isn't it?
Blood's forming under my nails.
Yep, it happens.
I'll tell you what I did.
What?
So I took my laptop out of my bag, set it on my bed, and I went to plug in my charger. And the laptop fell right on myself.
That sucks.
Corner first.
Madden Life chat. Okay. Who's watching right now? I can't see the comments. Shut your motherfucking mouth, Zach. You know you gotta message me when you're on here. I don't see the comments. I don't put the comments on the screen because it makes my gameplay smaller. Goofy. The big dog. Chris is the big dog on this league. Get that shit right. Bro, stop commenting on that. I know it's you commenting on that. You gotta message me on Facebook. You're a dummy. That's what you gotta say. Suck his nuts. It is you. What do you mean it's not you? It's you commenting. Your name is commenting. It says Zach Kinney, so it's you. Bro, I ain't gonna keep waiting for this motherfucking dude. Send me an invite and then just make me sit here. You sent me that invite 6 minutes ago. God damn, dude. Yes, you are. What the hell are you talking about? He sent that damn invite 6, 7 minutes ago. I started streaming at 8:38. You and I'll be taken back to the franchise. What just happened? 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 Hey, 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 hey. What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Hey, 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 hey. What just happened? Hey, what just happened? Hey. Man, he ain't even online no more. I ain't gonna keep messing with this dude. Okay, so his internet's messed up, so that means I got to deal with his ass glitching the whole time. Let's deal with a lagging ass player. Yay! Wasn't this the dude that was lagging last time too? Fuck that. Sent. Let me leave the franchise and come back. That way I can load back in. Madden Life. Play season game. I'll wait till you pick yours. Let's get this. I'm going to go ahead and stop playing from here on out because I'm going to win the Super Bowl now. Let's do this. Hey, look at that 99 overall dude right there. Hey, look at that 98 overall dude right there. What? Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. All right, all right. Come on. Okay.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
Excuse me again.
Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta.
Oh, dude, I'm not going to keep doing this shit. I ain't accepting that thing. I'm going to go right here and do it. Right, you right, you right. He's scary, he's scary, he's scary. You right, you right, you right. I did. Oh, wait, I didn't. You're right. Logan? Logan! What was that? Hello? What was that noise?
So, you know how the TV is put in my bed?
Yeah?
Kinda shook the bed a little bit.
Are you knocked your fucking TV over?
No, well, the stand went over. The TV landed on my bed.
What stand?
That the TV is on. The TV landed on my bed.
You need to stop fucking around. Well, I don't know what uniform he's going with. I hope it's not black. I don't fucking know. Fuck it. Shit ain't loading. Oh, okay. I know he has a black outfit too, though. True that. True that. True that. Because I'm pretty sure his pants are white still, so it'd be black and white with a little bit of gold on my side. That would really suck. But I don't know if my outfit that I just picked was white or not. I can't remember if my current away is white or not.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports.
EA
the scene
Sports.
A few moments ago.
It's in the
Here
game.
It is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready.
Who would
to
ever
do
wear the
battle
same
between
jersey
the
as
New
you,
Orleans
Zach? That ain't
Saints
right.
And the Atlanta Falcons. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, don't call me dumb. That's rude. It's very rude. Oh.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Are you kidding me? The first fucking play? I hate this game.
At the 33-yard line.
The offensive coordinator and the head coach talked about how they wanted to begin this game offensively. They talked about their script, didn't they? 10 to 15 plays, the first 10 to 15 they had on their script. Nowhere on the script was there throwing an interception, I have to believe.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Freeman with a fast feet and room there to work it inside the 25. A nice run there.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And
get out of there.
Complete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it. Could not hold on through the end of the play.
Fuck
they
it,
tried
bitch.
to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Was that a question, Zach?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
Oh, I wasn't doing that. I was doing a cover. But of course I don't blitz and he runs it.
First down carry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Why'd he do a no
And there
huddle?
we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know I listened to you yesterday when we were watching. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Demaryius Thomas, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. That's one of those touchdown tosses where if it's an inch to the right or left, it's not a touchdown. He had to put it right on the money.
Yeah, and how did he do that? Everything around him, everything swirling, all the coverage downfield. Somehow he spotted the opening and put it right there.
I can't even do quick passes without fucking...
For a touchback. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking.
Okay,
there
don't
also
spin.
Isn't much margin for hope for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And
oh, my gosh.
Get it up to the 23-yard line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Excuse me.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Melvin Ingram in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down.
Damn it. Well, I don't know why it just glitched like that.
This one's away. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And coming up on their second drive of the game. Had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really
I know how to fucking
momentum.
punt.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach is oratorical.
Yeah, okay.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Fuck my tackle.
Julio Jones with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and that'll make the score. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. He'll drop to throw. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play. I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Watch you now, Barney.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Had a nice move but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be a second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game.
And he's going to have to
God
eat
damn
this
it.
one as down he goes. Melvin Ingram in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Come
And
on.
it's incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And the first play will be a field goal try. This from 54 yards away. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Tell him yes, please, Zach. If he's talking to us.
Now Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
And
God
he takes this up
damn.
to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Here's Ryan.
Seriously?
That's complete to Darius Thomas.
That dude just standing there wide the hell open. He might not have been talking to me, Zach. Or us. He said y'all playing on Chris. He said y'all playing.
They completed a couple on this drive, but
Yes.
they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
God damn it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on
I
first
didn't mean to
down.
pick the play I just picked.
Tuesday.
Whatever.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
Oh, my God.
Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Freeman. And he gets it down to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
I need a beer.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
What? I was bringing up my play. God damn it. Stupid-ass fucking game.
Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So the
fucking dumbass
quite
shit.
A blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. After the penalty, here's Freeman. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Now the pitch to Freeman. Freeman a 1st down and more. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Here's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to
Fuck my running. Fuck me, right?
Love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6
I got
on the board.
a good-ass
We'll
fucking player, and he can't do shit.
What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh my God! Throw the fucking ball!
Get there for the sack. Tack McKinley in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
And got his man complete. The 20, 10,
got him.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 82 yards. And the Saints get a bit closer. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, the plays they drive.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And here now come the Falcons. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Hey, we got 4. We got gun.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Oh, my God, are you kidding me?
That's complete. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Why would you change it to that guy? Why would you change it to the guy over by the sideline? The fuck is wrong with this shit?
They look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Cameron Jordan in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes.
And he's got his star receiver. It's
just
Jones
leave everyone open.
for the Falcon touchdown.
Whoa, 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 my, hey.
First half touchdown passes, and the Falcons will extend their lead.
Man, what the fuck?
Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT.
Okay. Had me going for a second. Yeah. It don't even matter.
That will make this a 19-point
like
game.
4 and 10 in that league.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
No,
thinking about
you don't try
starting
something.
your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to fire one deep.
Seriously?
Team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Kazin. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we are at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Excuse me.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Falcons now. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Ryan now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let this go. He's got him in.
Why would you change it to the guy that's not fucking being... Oh, my God. This game has got its fucking bullshit. Change it to the guy that's not covering the one. That makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
He was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So the big play changes the complexion of
dumbass
things.
Shit.
1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They'll run it now out of the gun. Bring the first down and more. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. They go play action here on first down. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Third and 11, and some extra depth to the secondary here. They're in the dime. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Being chased out left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert.
Love you too, man.
Last incompletion brings up 4th. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays,
running it,
right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
Different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you run like that,
he almost caught that.
You often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw.
Are you kidding me? Hold on to the fucking ball, you piece of shit.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that
fucking retarded ass motherfuckers.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at the 10.
Give it.
Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Flushed out right.
Oh, no. Got him. Jesus Christ, dude. What the hell?
This situation here, 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line.
Oh, wow, man.
Very hesitant about throwing the football in this
I
situation.
dropped to the ground and had time. You should have got rid of that ball.
That might be the spot for them, you got to try and find some space for
I know
your
I
punter,
ain't the greatest,
because you don't want him backed up
by
where he
far,
has to
not even
alter
near
what
the
he
greatest
does.
player, but shit,
After the sack,
at least
they'll
play
come up
smart.
now, 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
12.
And instead, they want to throw it off play action. And this is going to be incomplete.
Goofy.
Well, shame on them, Coach Davis. They went against your advice. They threw the football, and now they're backed up to punt this away.
They're actually fortunate. They went against my advice, but they didn't turn it over, right? No takeaway for the defense. They'll punt it now. They probably could have gained a few yards if they ran it, though, and left out my field position.
So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Now it's Ginn. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even
Oh,
exist.
okay.
He's
Spin
on
right
the
into his
team anymore.
tackle.
I just
That
cut
was
it.
smart.
All right?
You did good. I'm proud of you.
Go out and create
Dumbass.
some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Solid coverage on the play by Devondre Campbell.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Back to throw. Looking long for Thomas.
Oh, my
And he's
God.
gonna be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Desmond Trufant. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a cornerback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
Now Ryan looking downfield for Jones. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
I know exactly why I tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered covered. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes. Here's Ryan to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a 1st down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Now Ryan on 1st down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34.
Give me that.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
So now the Saints offense coming back out there. They're going to be called on to go for 2. They'll look to throw here. And his throw is incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
4 down, check, 4 down.
Back to the air, Ryan after the pick 6. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time
fuck, I didn't even pick that play.
In the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. It's a gain of 3 on what will be the final play of this third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth. The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. Nope. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Detroit!
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
He'll look to throw, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he misses down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. The Saints on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
All right, here we go.
They'll drop to throw.
Throw the ball.
Incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not
he
right
can't do shit in the pocket.
Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Here we go now.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now, this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over 1st and goal.
Hey, Tuesday. Hey, Tuesday. Hey, white. 47 is the mic. Here we go.
Now it's Ryan. His throw incomplete. Good coverage that time by Patrick Robinson.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Ryan. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Good coverage that time by Patrick Robinson.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
Oh, my gosh.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking middle, and it's
what were you doing?
Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Throw the ball!
Sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. So a failure there to get rid of the football. I don't know in the end that it's going to matter much here with this game, but it yields another 2 points.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. It may not matter a ton with the deficit that's already there, but like my old coach used to say, it sure ain't going to help.
That doesn't help indeed. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Atlanta now coming out
just
on
down
the
here
field.
not too long ago.
Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now obviously they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
First seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50.
What are you doing up there, Logan?
Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Your mom's been calling you.
Check nickel.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan connecting on his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, my God.
And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep it.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
They're up by like
Just
25 points.
He got 29 yards that time.
You're just trying to tap. You're just trying to...
Hey, fellas, we got 3. Let's go.
Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Freeman, he's been busy today. He spins free and able to push his way forward here for a good little game.
No one in the world can spin like that.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Freeman again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for a loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
And Vinatieri's kick is good. And their lead will swell up to 28. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. The Saints on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4. Now back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win it.